Now let's look at the checkbox. Checkbox actually has two controls, the checkbox and the checkbox list title. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Let's go ahead and explore these a little bit. So we're going to say bool value 1, and we're just going to give it an initial value of false. Bool value 2, initial value of false. And let's go ahead and make our functions here. We're going to say void let's fat over that into set state. All right, if you have no idea what that is, or if it looks like ancient Egyptian algebra, I highly encourage you to revisit Dart and learn some of the basics of Dart programming. This is one of the things that makes Dart really cool, is that you can just fat arrow things into a one-liner. So basically what's going on is we've omitted the brackets that everybody loves, and we're just using the fat arrows. So let's change that into value 2. So now we have our two values changed. Let's get rid of this guy here. And we want to do checkbox. Notice how it wants a value, so we're going to say value 1, and then it wants an onChange. So we're going to say value 1 onChanged. We don't have to do the brackets with the fat arrow and add a bool. It's actually done for us in the background. We just have to follow the function signature. So let's grab this. And I'll say new checklist box title. And we want the value 2 changed. Save this. Hot reload should take care of it. Notice how we have two checkboxes, and there's one over here and one over there. And because they have different values, they work independently of each other. If we were to give them the same value, they would work at the same time. That's state. So let's go ahead and switch this back to value 2, and let's explore what's really going on here. And let's knock these down a line just so we can really see what's going on. What's the difference between these two controls? Well, if you go into the checkbox, hit comma, control space, you can see there's not a whole lot there. Active color, key, and tri-state. However, on the checkbox list title, that's a mouthful, you can see there's a lot more. Title, control affinity, on and on and on. So let's play around with this a little bit here. Let's set the title, and we want the title to be a new text. Now, you should know we're saying new text, meaning we can put any type of control in there we want. We can even put a button. That's pretty cool. So now we have our title. Let's go ahead and say control affinity, and we'll say we want the list title control affinity to be leading. Save and run this to see what it's doing so far. Notice how it now says hello world, and it's over here instead of over there. And because we separated those values again, we have independent state. Let's explore this a little bit more. Let's make a subtitle. Subtitle is also a control. And let's add a secondary, and let's make this a new icon. Whenever you see the word new, not only are you creating a new widget, but to just think of the possibilities. You can add anything you want in there. And then let's make the active color. One thing I love about this IDE is it puts a little preview there so we can see exactly what we're going to get. You can see now we have an active color, we have text, we have subtitle, and we have an icon. And you notice how the whole thing is clickable. Whereas the checkbox, we can click around this, and unless you got really good precision, if you've got stubby little fingers like me, you're not going to get that. Whereas this, you just click, click, makes it real easy for the user. Nice, simple, and to the point.